What's going on, Lily? How are you? How's it going, Willis? Waiting for some trips, some delivery trips, rideshare. I just did an XL ride. I dropped off 2 guys. It was like 2 miles for $12, so it wasn't bad. And now I'm in a place where there's restaurants, and so I should be getting something. But it's also Tuesday. Tuesday's the slowest days of the week. So, we will see. I'm gonna stay out anyway till 4 in the morning, so I have plenty of time. I need a coffee at some point, though. Wow, that's insane. They just sent a trip that's like $2, and somebody took it so fast, like it was the best thing in the world. It's slow day. It's a slow day today. $2. Appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Prod. We just got back to Great Swim. Nice. Nice. Wa alaikum salam. Prod has yet to say anything. The Tamale Either funny or intelligent. Still waiting, Prod. Still, I'm hoping you say something with a little bit of brain power behind it. You've had 3 chances now. You've screwed them all up. Coffee due for tonight. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. I just don't want to drink that coffee too early. I'm gonna wait here for like 15 minutes. If nothing shows up, I'm gonna change locations. Yeah, I got a little bit of a nap. I got like a 4-hour nap. And I woke up. I woke up exactly at the time I wanted to wake up to be out by the time I wanted to be out. So yeah, it's just too slow today because it's Tuesday. It's the slowest day. Did you get a different tray? Different tray. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't see any action here. Instead of waiting 15 minutes, I'm gonna wait 4 more minutes. And then move if nothing comes in. So I know this plaza here is really active during like the weekend, but on Tuesday. Hi, can you say the N word? Yes, normal. Would appreciate it. And convert to Islam. What other word? What other word do you N word do you want? Nickel? Newscast? Nervous? Nylon? Nectarine? Newspaper? Which one? Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. Good for you. One more minute and then I'm moving out of here. All right, I'm gonna move because business is slow here. I'm gonna move. The longer you stay sitting around, I mean, you don't want to be driving and driving and driving around, right? But the longer you stay sitting down, inactive, the more tired you start to get. So trick is you change locations. If it gets too slow, you move on to a different location. You don't want to be standing still for too long. You know what happens when a shark stays still, right? When a shark stays still, it dies. Obviously, we're not sharks, but that's just an example. Come on, come on, come on. It's not rocket science. Let's go. You gotta change towns or neighborhood. Yeah, I'm going to a different area. The thing is that on Tuesdays, no matter where you go, oh, what do we got here? Yeah, but this is, if I do this trip, I'm losing money. Terrible. They're never gonna get their delivery. They're ordering food from 17 miles away. And they're barely tipping anything. No one is taking this delivery. So for somebody to pick up that order, it's gonna be, they're not gonna get that order. They'll have to increase that tip at least $10 more. So if they want to get that food, the person's gonna have to get on the highway. They're gonna have to drive almost 17 miles. Nobody's gonna want to do that unless they're being paid well. You can't take all the trips because some of them, if you take them, you'll lose money in the long run. That's how trucking is right now. Let me see, what's this? See, this is another one. Do I have to get on the highway? Because if I have to get on the highway, no. If I don't, then maybe. Let me see. It's not worth doing. It's less than $10 for an hour drive, and it's 10 miles something. It's not worth doing. Good morning. Nice. I got this one. Okay. This one's more doable. I can do this one. But I gotta go back. I gotta make a U-turn up here ahead and go back. This one is definitely more doable. Less time to do it, shorter distance, better pay. Nobody's out here driving and delivering things to lose money. Yeah, one item, perfect. Sorry, I know tip is optional, but if people don't want to tip, accepting and delivering is also optional. So, and unfortunately, without tips, deliveries don't work. They just don't work. The basic pay on a delivery, it's like $2 and some change. $2 and some change. So unless people tip, it's not worth for the delivery person to pick it up and take it to them. Imagine if you only had to do $2 deliveries. How long would it take you to make freaking $20? No way, man. You would have to do like 10 deliveries to make $20. That's ridiculous. So what makes the deliveries worth it is when people tip. And then the orders become 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 for a few miles. But if not, the delivery world without how you doing, Reeves? Without tip, it's not gonna work. I might lose connection here because I'm actually doing the orders on the phone. I haven't been to this restaurant in a long time to pick up, so I don't even remember if they have the stuff ready, if they don't have the stuff ready, if they take long. I don't remember anything about this place. It's a place called Diced, but I don't recall much about this place. Well, I think, you see it's right here to the right, but I think it should be done because there's no one in their parking lot, which that's an indication that they're not busy. And if they're not busy, I don't see it's Tuesday. Even for businesses, it's slow. It's just slow all around. I'll be back. If I'm disconnected, I'll connect right back in like a minute. I'll be right back. Yep, and we're back. They had it ready. It's a 10-minute drive. They had it ready. They had it prepared, so that's good. Let me fix here my They had it ready to go. They only had 2 orders. There's no one in the restaurant and no one in the parking lot. So, you know it's slow. Business is slow for them also. So you're saying as a consumer, you get your order faster if you tip higher. Oh, absolutely. Now, I know, like, the consumer doesn't know that a delivery driver is getting screwed, getting paid $2 an order, right? Because Uber's not going to tell that to the consumer. But that's the reality. Base pay is like $2 and some change. So the only thing that makes delivery worth it is the tip. That's the only thing. So whatever you're paying for delivery, right? The driver's gonna get paid $2 and some change. Now, let's say you tip $5, so he's gonna get paid like $7 and some change now. But let's say you're far away from the restaurant. Let's say you're 10 miles away from the restaurant. So he has to drive 10 miles to you. Now he's driving 10 miles to you for $7. He's still losing money. If he takes that, he's still losing money. Because ideally you want to get about $1 a mile or so. That bare minimum, $1 a mile, you know. Now, let's say you live 2 miles away from the restaurant and he's getting paid $7. This is not a bad order. So the closer you live to a restaurant, the more likely it is for, you know, if you tip a few bucks, the more likely it is you're going to get your order faster because the driver doesn't have to drive a long way. Even if it's like a $5 order, but you live 1.5 miles away, they're going to take that because it's like, you know, almost $5 a mile. So that's the way the driver views it. How far do I have to drive for the amount of dollars that I'm getting per mile? Because no one wants to lose money, right? No one's on this business to lose money. So a lot of the orders just don't get picked up when there's no tip on it. So that's the thing. But obviously the customer doesn't know, you know, that the drivers are getting screwed with $2. And who wants to do an order for $2? Like, no one wants to drive, pick up a package for somebody and drop it off at their front door for $2. So non-tipping orders, they usually don't get done. They just sit there on the shelf. People are just taking the red light like it's nothing. Unbelievable. Miami's a mess. Yeah. Like this order that I took, right? It's like $10 for 3.2 miles. 10 minutes. That's a good order. $10, 3.2 miles. Beautiful. Give me those all day. All day long. What's up? Crump knows the business. He does the business in Chicago too. Crump, how's business today? You doing business today? For me, it's slow. Tuesdays are the slowest days. I'm doing an order now, $10 for 3.2 miles, 3.3 miles, 10 minutes. It's bad, right? See? It's bad for Crump too, and he's in Chicago. He's not even in Miami. But Crump, I was talking to a guy yesterday. He does rideshare in Chicago. He told me that, I asked him, so what times do you drive? He said from like 5 p.m. to like 5 in the morning. So overnight. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Southern California. So he does rideshare only, 5 p.m. to 5 in the morning. He said he's made in the last 3-4 years, he's made over 100,000 every year. So he has to pay a lot of taxes back, like 10 G's in taxes and stuff like that, right? But the point is that every year he has made a lot of money, consistently, over 100,000. But those are the hours he works. He works because he says during the day he sleeps a little bit and then wants to spend time with his family, which makes sense. Yes, if you have kids, right? But so he works from like 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. something like this. So overnight shift. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try it today, because I don't work overnight like that, you know. I said I'm gonna try it today, but I picked Tuesday. But Tuesday is the slowest day of the week. But I went home. I slept till like 4, and then I woke up and I headed out. I headed out like 5 minutes before 5, and I've been out. So I'm gonna commit to it. I'm gonna stay. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna stay till 4. But it's Tuesday, so I can't really, I can't really base the outcome on if it's good or bad on today, because it's Tuesday and it's a slow. If you're willing to risk it and deal with a drunk crowd, I'm sure it can make good money. Yeah, but I usually don't get a lot of drunks. I don't go to bars, clubs, or anything like this, and I can see where I'm going before I pick them up. So if it's like a residential home, I'll pick them up. If it's like I know the spot, so rarely do I have anybody in my car that has been drinking or anything like this. Rarely. I pick a lot of people from restaurants, but it's usually employees. It's usually people that have been working all night or whatever. Yeah. I can probably count with one hand the people that I've picked up that I remember being like drunk or that had been drinking or whatever. Like if I get a request from like Sports Bar and Grill, I'm not taking that. If I get a request from like Club 11, I'm not taking that. I've taken strippers to their job because I don't know, I don't know where they're going, and I don't know they're strippers before I pick them up. But I've dropped off strippers and strip clubs. But if it's a request from a strip club, a regular club, a bar, anything like this, I'm not picking them up. I know what might come with that pickup. Is today your first day in new working driving? No. I've been at it for a while. Today is just the first time I'm doing it like overnight, because somebody suggested it to do it like from afternoon, overnight till morning. So I'm giving it a try, but I picked a bad day to do it. It's the slowest day of the week. But I already committed to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick to it. You're Muslim too, mashallah. Inshallah, I'll pick up, inshallah. Inshallah, we'll pick up. Crump, let me ask you something. Have you selected that option that it says get paid per hour or something like this? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It applies it to like all the trips, Uber X and Comfort and all this. An option that says get paid per hour, to drive per hour. Hey, what's up, James? How are you? I selected it and then I didn't find a way to like undo it, as I wanted to see how, what the difference was. And I couldn't find a way to undo it. So I had to contact support and I'm like, hey, I want this thing like removed, the pay per hour thing. I just wanted to try it. And then the guy gave me like those guys are like overseas and they get paid like $1 an hour somewhere in India. So he couldn't understand. Like, he tried to help me and he gave me some instructions, but I had already tried that and that didn't work. So then I went to sleep, and when I woke up a few hours later, that I checked, it was removed. But I had to contact support. I don't know what happened, what they did, but it took a while for them to remove the pay per hour thing, but they were able to remove it. I don't know if you ever try that, or I don't know what. I didn't see much difference, but at the same time, it's Tuesday, so it's anything you're gonna try on a Tuesday when it comes to rideshare is not reliable to trust, because it's Tuesday, slowest day of the week. And I keep my GPS silent. Hey, Manders. It's a nice little plant. Those flowers. That's really nice. Let me drop off for this guy. Okay. Hey, I am surprised that I didn't lose a signal. Oh, it's because I have the data thing on. But I don't get a lot of data on these. I also got to put gas. I'd rather put gas by the house because it's cheaper right now over there. Like, big difference, not just a little bit. Like 70, 80 cents cheaper. So that's why I'd rather. Gas prices are so inconsistent here too. It's another thing. Very inconsistent. There's nowhere to park around here. Otherwise I would park and wait. But these residential homes, there's nowhere to like park and like wait it out. So we're gonna drive a little bit this way. We're gonna make a right and then another right. up ahead. What's up, Manders? What city you driving in? Miami. Miami. Inshallah, I'll be going to Tampa soon. So, bro, is this thing frozen? What's going on here? Is this thing frozen or what? I don't see it moving. I gotta close it and reopen it. Now it's moving. You know, but I don't feel tired right now. Even though I slept like from 12 to 4:30, I don't feel tired. I felt a little tired, like when I was trying to wake up, I felt a little tired, but now I don't feel tired. And I haven't had coffee. I took a nap also in the car earlier today in the back seat, but I woke up sweating because when I went to sleep, I had the car off and it was 81 degrees, which was fine. But when I woke up, it was like 89 degrees. So when I woke up, it was like 8 degrees different, and I woke up sweating. What do we got? XL. Okay, we'll take this. This is an XL trip. A short XL trip they're sending me, which is good. Let me see if nobody took it. Come on, don't give it to somebody else. I want to do it. Somebody else took it. No, they didn't. They gave it to me. Alhamdulillah. I thought somebody else had taken it. It even showed me a message that somebody else took it, and then they gave it to me. Okay, so we're picking up some chick named Gianna. Flanagan's Seafood and Bar. So usually, when it's an XL trip and it's a chick, it's usually a group of girls. Like before this one, a little while ago, I received an XL, and it was a guy that ordered it, and it was just 2 guys. But when it's a chick, almost all the time, it's like a group of chicks. And it's a group. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Just took the stop sign. Unreal, these people are. Unreal. So yeah, when it's usually when it's a chick ordering an XL, it's a group of chicks. But this one is a short trip and it's paying well, so it's worth doing. But the thing about, I don't like taking chicks when it comes to XL trips, multiple women in my car. I don't like that because there's always at least one acting like an idiot. I'm gonna take it because the day is slow, it's paying well, and it's not long. It's not a long trip. It's like a 10-minute drive. But usually I pass up on those. And I also look at the rating. I mean, she has a decent rating, but doesn't mean anything. We'll see. We'll see. I'd rather pick up guys. When it's XL, I'd rather be a group of guys than a group of girls. I'm telling you from experience. So always at least one of them is doing some stupid shit, saying some stupid shit, wants some ox cord for like a 5-10 minute ride. Shut up, lady. Just relax, calm down. Are you a monkey or a human? Just relax, be normal for 10 minutes. I'm gonna drop you off in 10. Some try to come in here with a freaking drink in their hand. Like, no, I'm not picking you up when you have a drink in your hand. It's the law. You're not supposed to have open drink anything in the car. But they try to bend the rules because they think they can get away with it. It's a mess. Or they'll start having conversations about who they had sex with and who they slept and who slept with who, and because so and so is getting over her ex, and just, man. Occasionally you'll show up and you think you're picking up a group of people and it's like 2 people, and you're like, why did they order an XL? Occasionally that will happen too. I hope it's the case now, but we'll see. I'm picking up whatever comes in because it's slow. It is slow. But again, I'm here till 4 a.m. so I'm testing this all the way. Yeah, Willis, because I mean, it's just, I don't get it. You'll be surprised how a simple process that maybe takes 5, maybe 10 minutes, human beings can make it undesirable to be around them. Like, I'm taking you somewhere, 8 to 10 minutes, right? Just chill out, be normal. We're gonna be there in 8 minutes. Why you need aux cord and blast the music and put the windows down? Like, what are you doing? My car smells nice. Temperature is perfect in the car. Why do you need to put the window down? We're about to get on the highway. If you put the window down the highway, the air is gonna create, the air pressure gets in their ears and it's super uncomfortable. You can't hear anything. You know, you'll be amazing. It's like worse than kids, literally. When you get a group of girls, I'm picking them up from a sports bar grill, which means what? There's a high likelihood that they've been drinking something, right? So I would rather have kids with autism in my car. But I'm making an exception now because, like I said, the day's slow, it's a short trip, and it's a good paint trip. So that's the only reason I'm making an exception. But anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes after I drop them off, inshallah. I'll pick them up now, and I'll be back.